Here we go. The bell has rung. This match is underway. It is the Viper, Randy Orton, and the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. AJ Styles has waist control. Orton with a back elbow. And if you're AJ Styles, you know, AJ Styles has a bit of a boost. He has a victory over Randy Orton. I mean, much like Randy Orton has a victory over AJ Styles, but AJ Styles has a victory over Randy Orton at WrestleMania. We're talking back 5 years ago at WrestleMania 35 at MetLife Stadium. And Orton with early control as Orton going ahead into the semifinals. This is a first round match of the King of the Ring tournament. It is our main event on Friday Night SmackDown. It is the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, who was on the receiving end of these clubbing blows from Randy Orton, as these two renew their feud, their heated rivalry they once had, dating back to 2019. 5 years later, these two are different in such different forms, both in the best shape of their careers, both using their time off, recovering from injury to get in the best shape of their lives. Sliding forearm by AJ Styles. Orton rolls to the outside onto the floor. AJ Styles now going after Orton. What does Styles have in mind? Sliding knee to the Viper. And this is the most dangerous version of AJ Styles we've ever seen. And Randy Orton holding on to the hydration station to keep himself held up. Rolls the outside. Boot to the midsection. Orton playing a little bit of possum. Oh, this ain't going to feel good. Backdrop suplex. Styles, spine rattling, spine first on the top of the ring barricade. And that's going to do some long-term damage. And just like that, Orton is in control. Orton has his eyes set. Oh, no, no, no. AJ Styles got it with a forearm to Orton. Gets out of harm's way. And now Styles, look at this. On our announce desk, forearm. Orton caught Styles. Backdrop suplex on the announce desk. Now another backdrop onto our announce desk. And Orton is reeling. Orton has truly taken control. And Randy Orton rolls back in the ring. Orton to breaking the count. Great veteran move from Orton. Orton wants this to end fairly. He wants this to end via pinfall or submission. Somebody has to win this. You don't want a double disqualification because then neither man will advance in the tournament. And Orton sends Styles back into the ring. Styles holding onto that lower back. And Orton has Styles right where he wants him in the corner, but Styles has some time. Sends Orton face first in that top turnbuckle and goes for the knee. Styles with a drop kick to the back of the left knee of Orton. Now a chop block. These two, both in-ring veterans, they know the squared circle so well. These two also know each other so well because of their past rivalry. And AJ Styles, just like that, has shifted the tides in his favor as he goes after the Viper. Randy Orton full speed ahead with a clubbing, thunderous chop block. And AJ Styles in control as this match continues. This is our third and final King of the Ring tournament first round bout on SmackDown of the evening. And it is AJ Styles going ham on the leg of Randy Orton. This is smart for AJ Styles. He's going after that knee because that knee in the leg because AJ Styles has a calf crusher in mind. Brilliant strategy from the phenomenal one. And Orton knows what that calf crusher feels like. AJ Styles almost made him tap out to it back at WrestleMania 35. And now AJ Styles continuing to work on the left knee and ankle. But Orton Great counters. He kicks Styles over the top to the outside onto the floor. And that's a desperation move from Randy Orton. If you're Randy Orton, how much do you have left? How much damage has been done to the knee? Is Orton going to be able to connect with an RKO? Is Orton going to be able to, ease his way back up to his feet? And the ref's up at the count of 5. Styles up on the ring apron. Orton kick right to the face of Styles, but unable to get enough force on that kick. And Orton having a hard time standing on his foot, standing on his leg, but he's pushing through the pain. The adrenaline is kicking him at Styles. Great counter. And like I mentioned, here comes the calf crusher, but no, Orton scouted it. Reversal. And vicious boot. And clothesline to Styles. And another one. Orton is reeling. Orton ducks. Snap power slam. Styles knows Orton so well. Great counter. And now a roll from Styles. 1, 2, and no. Styles had the legs and the hook, but it wasn't enough for the 3. Oh, and an uppercut from Orton. Great counter sends Styles to the middle and bottom rope. And just like that, Orton buys himself some time to breathe. Perhaps maybe get a little bit of pain relief in his leg. It's going to be tough, but Styles on the ring apron, trying to pull himself up. And Orton trying to hope for the adrenaline to kick in, trying to push through the pain, but it's tough. There's a lot of pain. Orton with one good leg. Orton's going to have to really pull through and pull out all the stops, but Styles going after the leg of Orton again. Oh, and goes after the leg again of Randy Orton. And now Styles knows he has Orton targeted. He knows the Viper's hurt and the Phenomenal One smells blood. Usually it's the Viper, a Viper, a snake that smells blood. But right now it's a Phenomenal One that smells blood because he knows the knee is hurt. But what a block of a phenomenal form that AJ Styles was looking for. Great reversal. Great move from Orton, realizing exactly where he was. Orton having to push through the pain. And Styles looking for the calf crusher. Trying, and he gets it. This time it connects. But Orton trying to make sure it doesn't fully connect. He has it. Styles has it. Now he's just got to lean back on Orton. Orton writhing in pain. And now Styles has it locked. And this is where AJ Styles wants to be. He has Orton in the center of the ring. Orton and writhing in pain. Can Orton make it? Orton gets his arm over Styles. And now Orton reversing. A thought for the time being, but Styles, there's so much pain, Orton can't fight out of it. Orton is just so focused on the pain. There's no breaking out of this, but he's trying. And now this time, Orton trying, sends AJ Styles on the mat, and he breaks free. Just nailing Styles on the mat. Orton back up to his feet. Snap power slam. Great move from Orton. Hooks the leg, goes for the cover. But he didn't hook the leg well enough. Only enough for a 2. Styles able to kick out with relative ease. Orton holding onto his knee. Trying to pull his knee pad down. Maybe to get some feeling back in the knee. And Orton, Styles, both back up to the feet. Orton is now in control. But for how long? With the knee of Orton and nowhere near 100%. Styles has a good chance to find his way back in this one. But right now, Orton is really using this adrenaline in full and making sure AJ Styles stays exactly where Orton wants him. And that is about to be on the receiving end of a huge superplex, but Styles slips through and sends Orton face first into the top turnbuckle. Oh, Randy Orton sidesteps, then sends Styles in the middle rope. Here we go. This time it's going to connect. Snap. DDT. That is vintage Randy Orton. But Randy Orton can't capitalize. There is too much pain in the knee. The damage suffered by the Phenomenal One, including that calf crusher we saw moments ago. Orton is trying to find a way to push through, finding a way to get through the pain so that he can fulfill the one thing he hasn't done in his career, and that is become King of the Ring. He wants to advance to the semifinals. And Orton is coiled up. Orton has Styles right where he wants him. RKO. Styles counters. That 1 second he went to grab his knee may have cost Orton. Sends Styles the rope, to the apron, and Styles looking for a phenomenal forearm. Springboard. Phenomenal forearm connects. That's it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, but Orton finds the bottom rope. Great ring awareness for the former 14-time world champion, the Viper, Randy Orton. Styles thought he had it won. That specific phenomenal forearm, that move has won AJ Styles 2 WWE championships. And Styles now looking to really put things away as he looks for a Styles clash on the Viper, the Apex Predator, Randy Orton. Put an RKO out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3. Randy Orton is headed to the semifinals. Randy Orton is headed to the semifinals. Let's take a look at this phenomenal forearm. Goes to the cover. 1, 2, and Orton realizes where he is, able to grab the bottom rope. That's just from experience. Styles against Styles clash. But then Orton with an RKO out of nowhere to pick up the victory and advance into the semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament. Orton is 1 step closer to becoming a first-time King of the Ring in his career. The Apex Predator of the WWE stands tall in the main event of Friday Night SmackDown against the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.